Hey everyone, and welcome back to this channel. This is the second video in our series exploring the Lord's Prayer through the lens of Martinus' cosmic analysis. In the last video, we looked at the opening phrase of Father who art in heaven and discovered how it points to God being the infinite, omnipresent reality. Essentially, God is everything. Today, we move to the second thought concentration in the Lord's Prayer. Hallowed be thy name. If you missed the first video or want to follow the whole series, you can find the playlist linked in the description below and probably up in the corner right now. So, hallowed be thy name. What does Martinus mean by this? He connects this phrase directly to the feeling or experience that everything is very good. Let's unpack that. If God is everything, the fundamental reality behind all existence, and if God is perfect, then it logically follows that everything created by or existing within the perfect God must inherently be good. To hallow God's name, to hold it as sacred and perfect, requires us to perceive and feel this inherent goodness in everything. But here we run into the apparent contradiction, right? Our daily experiences often feel far from very good. Pain, suffering, injustice, these things seem very real. According to Martinus, to the extent that we don't experience this inherent goodness, to the extent we perceive things as bad or imperfect, we are actually out of sync with this infinite, perfect structure of the universe. We are in disharmony with the Godhead itself. In this state, instead of acknowledging God's perfection, we are in a sense stamping God as imperfect. And historically, this inability to recognize a perfect God with perceived imperfection has often been explained away. The imperfection, the evil we see, is attributed to an external force. We know this as the devil. Martinus explains that this image of God battling a devil, where perceived evil isn't originated by God, is merely a reflection, a copy of our own, often primitive terrestrial consciousness. Think about how we as humans often have enemies, engage in conflicts, seek revenge, or punish those we see as wrongdoers. We might even consider our anger or persecution against those we deem evil as holy or just. The idea of eternal damnation as a deserved punishment or hostility towards God is, as Martinus states, a brilliant but chilling expression of the culmination of terrestrial man's own malice and thirst for revenge. It's our own shadow projected into the divine, basically. This darkened image of God, this belief in a cosmic adversary, prevents us from seeing the true nature of the Godhead. Martinus presents another reality here. God's dazzling love, like the sun, shines on everything and everyone, rich and poor, young and old, humans, animals, plants, minerals. The Godhead's sparkling high intellectuality, he says, has found and demonstrated nothing anywhere in the universe that was not very good. Now, Martinus isn't saying it's easy to reach this conclusion just by wishing it. What he does in his work is define, explain, and help us understand logically why this is the case. Why, from a cosmic perspective, everything truly is very good. So, if we, like many historically and still today, believe in this darkened image of God and the concept of the devil, a force of evil opposed to God, then we truly need to have God's name hallowed to see his perfection. And Martinus points out what a divine blessing it is that even people holding this darkened view, that there is a devil, have been giving this divine prayer. because perhaps without fully realizing it, by praying, Hallowed be thy name, they are aiming towards seeing everything as very good. So, why is this so significant? Well, that's because, according to Martinus, seeing and truly experiencing that everything is very good requires something he calls cosmic consciousness. Therefore, when we pray, Hallowed be thy name, we are essentially praying for this higher side, this cosmic consciousness. With cosmic consciousness, life is no longer a mystery. Our primitive understanding of the world, where some parts seem fundamentally opposed to God or inherently evil, is replaced by a direct view of an intellectual and loving God behind absolute everything that exists. Martinus makes it clear that only with this total acknowledgement of the Godhead's perfection, shining on all without exception, can we truly see that everything is very good and that the Godhead's name is absolute, hallowed in our consciousness. So that wraps it up for a look at the second phrase of the Lord's Prayer, Hallowed be thy name. In the next video, we'll explore the third thought concentration, Thy kingdom come. If you found this exploration insightful in any way, please give the video a like. Subscribe to the channel to follow this journey through the Lord's Prayer and other topics based on Martinus' cosmic worldview. And let me know your thoughts in the comments below. How to reconcile the idea of perfect God with the suffering we see in the world, for instance? I would like to hear your perspective and answer your comments. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.